Zombie apocalypse.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, trolls, noobs, scrub derps, and everybody out there that is currently watching the video. Today we're going to be talking about another school story, except it's not about school, it's about Cub Scouts, because I was in that for, from Wolf to Weebalo. Second half of Weebalo, not first half. So I was in there for a while, and it was pretty good. I never got into Boy Scouts, though, because we left, and then I didn't know what to do, and now I'm like, if I were to join Boy Scouts, there'd be no point, because I wouldn't even make all of them, and I don't think I'd get Eagle Scout. Anyways, so that's not the point. The point is, that I'm trying to make, is that Weebalo Camp. I don't know if your guys' schools did this, but it was called Weebalo Camp, and why did I say schools? But I don't know if your camp did this, your troop, in whatever country you lived in, but mine did, and what it was every camp, or it was called Weebalo Camp because only Weebalos went, so I don't remember what it's called. I don't want to say Cub Master, I don't want to say Troop Master, I don't want to say Pack Master, but it was like, I don't remember what it's called, but it's like a different group. The group master, we're gonna call it that. So my Weebalo group master, who happened to be my grandma, because she didn't have anything to do, so she decided to become pack master for my, or not pack master, group master for my troop, for me all the way until Weebalo 2, because she was that cool. Because she already had training for Girl Scouts, so she's like, how hard could it be? Because my mom was in Girl Scouts, so it was cool. That's good on you, Mom. So anyways, so we went to Weebalo Camp, and this Weebalo Camp was, okay, so the worst part about the Weebalo Camp was the fact that we were located at the top, very top of this giant hillish thing, because I don't want to call it a mountain because it wasn't a mountain, but it felt like it. It took like 3 years to get up there, and it took like 3 years to get down, and it took forever to get halfway, and then, because you had to come up to sleep, you had to come back down in the morning to do the activities, you had to come back up for lunch, halfway, and then you had to come back down again for more activities, and then you had to come back up to sleep again. It was tough, and we didn't like it. However, we did have fun, except when we went to the pool. The pool was not fun. That pool kind of looked dirty for my area of the United States. Weebalo Camp. It just looked nasty. I don't know why I jumped in, but I jumped in. I didn't jump in. I was authorized to get in by the pool master of the pool. Lifeguard. Basically lifeguard. So lifeguard, except let us in, told us to swim. Well, didn't tell us, but we only swam for like 30 minutes. It didn't even feel like 30 minutes. It felt shorter than 30 minutes, but it's probably like 30 minutes. So we were sleeping. That was a loud breath of air. I'm looking at my Audacity right now. That was huge. It spiked. Sorry, guys. So anyways, so my team had the nastiest pool. And then fast forward to another story, Twilight Camp. They had a pool there, and archery and BB guns. I mean, Weebalo Camp had BB guns too, and archery. Those were both pretty difficult. But anyways, so the point was that I'm trying to make is that the pool was dirty. The pool was very nasty looking. I don't know why I jumped in. And another cool thing was the fishing area and canoeing. I don't think we went canoeing, but we could have. We could have went canoeing, but we didn't. I don't know why. I think there was like an age limit. You had to be like part 2 Weebalo, and we didn't. We didn't part 2 Weebalo then that time. So we didn't get to go in. So anyways, so if you remember my Cub Scout story, or not Cub Scouts, elementary school story, because it's a Cub Scout story, Derp and Carlos were still there, and I was partnered up with one of my best friends at the time, who we'll call Danny. So Danny was pretty cool, and he was actually probably the coolest person in my group, besides other people. I just can't remember at the moment their name. So anyway, so he was probably the coolest person in the thing that I can think of on the top of my head, and he would hang out with me in and out of school. He's like my best friend. I think I invited him a couple of my parties, my Legend one, etc., etc. And this other dude, who we'll call Mountain. If you know him, you'll know why, but if you don't, there's an inside joke there, because I don't know. So we'll call him Mount. Mount was a pretty cool fellow too. He wasn't in my tribe, or he was in my tribe, but he wasn't in my car, nor was he in my troop. Or not troop. Why do I keep saying troop? He wasn't in my car, nor was he my partner, my tent mate. And the thing about the tents was that it wasn't like a actual tent. It was like a piece of PVC piping. I remembered it this time, with cloth tarp attached to it. It just, I don't know. And there was no like tie to tie us to inside the house from the inside, so it like was stupid, and bugs could come and fly in. So we were always terrified of bugs, me and Danny, and that was interesting. And then this guy, who we'll call JC, he wasn't a guy, he was one of our troop mates. He was pretty cool too. So JC was like asking Carlos, because he was in my car with me, because he was cool. Carlos was cool too. He was like, "Hey dude, would you rather have Beyblades or infinite food?" And this guy, and the kid was like, or not kid, Carlos was like, all of the food. He's like, "Really? You would rather have all of the food than all of the Beyblades?" He's like, "Yeah, dude, I'm freaking hungry." And everybody just turned around and looked at Carlos and laughed. It was hilarious. He could not get over that. I think my mom still laughs about that one today if I talk to her about it. That's how cool it was. Or not cool, how funny it was. Yep, there's the surge again. Breath surge. That one, those are intentional. So anyways, after that, I don't really have anything else to say besides the pool was dirty. The situation of sleeping and climbing up and down the mountain was bad. Everything else was pretty good. They had normal camp stuff like archery, BB guns, arts and crafts, and lunch. Sometimes the food at the lunch wasn't even good, so we went to Whataburger one time because my parents were that savage and took everybody. And they had a store, and I tried my first Mountain Dew there, because at that time I never had a Mountain Dew. That was pretty interesting. So yeah. Also, don't forget to tip your waitress, and have a good night. See ya.